Hi, this is Metal Steve, and today I'm finally ticked off. I've been angry, I've been mad, I've been upset, I've been genuinely pissed sometimes, but today I'm just finally ticked off. Down 2-0. Boom! And you know what finally got me here? The uninformed idiots running the show who don't wish to gain knowledge about what they're talking about, who have literal goose egg. Goose egg. 0. They speak with such authority. Oh yes, but yes, the sky is blue because it lights up blue. Yeah, it lights up blue like a TV VCR when you don't have any tape put in it and you can't get the channels anymore, so it goes blue. Yeah, like blue, because that's the sky. Yeah, the sky is blue. Sky is blue. Because that's what it does. No, the sky is blue because of the refracted light. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm real tired right now. I got an all-nighter. Had an all-nighter. Then I woke up at about, 9 o'clock in the morning. To some other piece of equipment of mine making some random noises. And some other equipment in the house making random noises. I don't know. I don't know at this point. It's just blue, but a glowing blue. You know, a glow stick, and you light it up, and it goes blue. Yeah, that's right, it's blue. That's why it's blue. Yeah, that's why it's blue, guys. That's why it's really blue. Alright. And then you get these equally dumb, stupid, by choice individuals telling you, and this is when I really had it. Hey, you know what? If you were out there, looking for a job, if you were out there looking for a job, guys, then you would have got the job. Whoosh! You would have whoosh got the job. Because these really windy individuals, because there's jobs out there for everyone. Everybody out there who's looking for a job. Whoosh. Whoosh. I heard it on the wind, whoosh. It's like, what the hell? Me personally, I've got applications. I've got like 14 applications that have, let's just say, matured quite a bit. Seriously matured. And we got these windy individuals running around going, it's all there. Let's just, it's all there for us. If you don't have it, it means you didn't go for it. Yeah. Whoosh. Whoosh. Yeah, you're right. Whoosh. If it's all, if you don't have it, you must not have looked. Whoosh. And I'm going to stop talking like that because I'm getting lightheaded. I don't know how these people do that. With the whoosh. I am the wind. And stuff like that. I am the windy wind. Whoosh. 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 It's like, why? But seriously, I'm going to stop talking like that. Now I'm getting lightheaded. These airheads. They're out of control. And the whole way down, the whole way through, you're just like sitting there going, what is actually happening out here? And it's all right. That's a good way to look at it, because if you go through life, trust me, I used to do this when I was younger. If you go through life just going along, it starts not looking right, and it starts not feeling right, and then you just start feeling way mega out of place. And then you just wind up finding out that you have been... just wind up feeling like you have been... like worked over. And you go back out there every single day like I have, and you run into these people, and they just, like, get on your nerves. They just get on your nerves. Or, like, you know, first you get the, if you don't have it, it's because you haven't gone out and looked for it. Yeah. Bull. BS. And then you get the other crowd that says, oh no, it's this, guys, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, guys? The sky is falling. Oh no, the sky is falling. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. The sky is falling. Oh no, what are we going to do, guys? The sky is falling. Yeah, the sky is falling. And then in other news today, the sky is falling. Oh no, the sky. What are we going to do? You know, doesn't the sky technically, like, I mean, this might be a bit of a stretch here, but doesn't the sky technically hit the ground when it's foggy? Oh no, the sky is falling. Oh no, all the refracted light is gonna hit us in the head with a whump or a thump. Oh no, really? The sky is falling. Alright, so next thing we got is the people like me who say, oh my, I think, like when we see things happen directly to us or to the people who are directly around us, or like sometimes even we can pick up on things. People like me can pick up on things around us, even if it's not happening directly to us, and we think, this might be a problem. This might be a bigger problem than I thought it was. But we're not running around going, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. Oh my God. The sky is falling. We're not running around doing that. No, we're more like, yeah, there's some trouble out here, but there's also some good stuff. But we don't walk around with our head in the sand, and we don't walk around with our head in the clouds. We walk around with our head right on our shoulders, right on our neck and on our shoulders where it's supposed to be. And we listen out, and we look around, and we say, and sometimes we get genuinely knocked back or bowled the hell over and go, holy crap. Holy crap, what is that? Because it's genuinely something we've never seen before, any of us. And then, you get, and then you gotta walk that line around where they're like, I've been around where they're like, the sky is falling, and it's, oh my god, sunshine, lollipops, and, you know, you gotta walk between those two. Because you might be finding lollipops, but I'm finding a bunch of suckers lately. And I want nothing to do with it. And I'm frankly glad for all you guys who are, don't get me wrong, I'm glad for all you guys who have got it together and who are actually successful. Or, dare I say it, prosperous. I mean, I love that. I love that. It means I've got a shot still. It means that everyone's got a shot still because some of these people are still successful. But what we have is called a shot. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is infinite. And frankly, lately especially, the world doesn't owe us, people in general don't owe us anything. They don't owe each other anything. I think certain things should just naturally come natural to people, but they often don't. Weird. Like, lately I've been seeing how people can act a certain way when they really want to that's a lot better than the way they usually act. It's weird. I know what that sounds like, but seriously, I don't know what to make of that. I guess because it might not be always, it might not be perfect. It might not even be great. I might not know jack about how to act in a certain situation, but I always try my best. I always put my best forward. I always do my best. But apparently I've seen people's best, and then I've seen there's another side of it where they don't put their best forward, and I'm like, what is this? Because when I first started seeing it, it used to genuinely knock me over. I'm like, why are you acting like this? I used to get in trouble all the time. I didn't understand that. Why are you acting like this? Oh, and then one last thing. There's apparently like this group of people now who, honestly, I don't even know where to put them. There's this new group of people coming into power. And they're, how do I put this? They're called, actually, I'm not going to tell you what they're called. I will just, I'll just give you a description. You can find your own details, draw your own conclusions. Well, apparently these people will actually talk. This is going to get controversial quick. If you don't want to hear controversial, then I suggest you stop the video right now. Alright, so these people will actually talk to each other. Like, this is actually like a topic of conversation. This actually seems to come up. How do I put this? There are... Alright, I'll just shoot from the hip. Apparently, there's this group of people who think that people who are homosexual or gay or lesbians or bisexual or transsexual, and I'm not trying to say, oh, gay is like a bad thing. That's how I grew up with the term. I was just, oh, gay. Oh, gay, yeah. Just how I heard it. I don't mean to be rude by saying that, but seriously, it's like you can't say anything anymore, by the way. I mean, hell, you can't even say cowboys and Indians anymore. What? Seriously. But that's a whole different video, and I've probably already covered that topic. But yeah, apparently there's these people who think that all these things are something wrong that can can be corrected with, get this folks. Get this folks. They think it's something wrong that can be corrected with therapy. And I'm just like, what? Why? What are you talking about? What? Now, personally, I'm straight as an arrow saying that, going, oh, what? What the hell? I'm like, yeah, apparently, apparently, this is a topic? No, I'm sorry. I don't even know how to react to that. That's why I was leading into it so much. I'm like, my main reaction is, what? At the sheer thought of it. It's like, I didn't know we were, I didn't know this was happening. I didn't know any of this was happening. I mean, it's like, you can correct this with therapy. I'm like, you can correct this with therapy. What the heck is that? What the beep is that? What in the is that? And then we've got actually one last topic. And if you thought that was controversial, then yeah. I've got one last topic to put out there. And if you thought the last one was controversial, then here comes the train. Here comes the train. Alright, so apparently we've got these people who think that How do I put this? This is definitely getting the warning label, even though there's no swearing on it. Alright, so we got these people who apparently think that they're... Alright. So apparently there's these people who think that it's well, frankly, my views are that first of all, if you've been following my channel at all, my views, you can pretty much understand what my views are. And I know I said no more political videos, but I have a funny feeling that this needs to be, and I'm talking like this because I'm like, what the hell? This needs to be, discussed. Probably worked out and done something about, too. So, what appears to be happening here is that there are these people let's just call them, I don't want to say the term, so let's just call them the mob. The crowd. We'll call them the crowd. So there's these people. I'll call them the crowd for now. Maybe you can figure out what I'm talking about. Alright, so these people are trying to... Well, first they started by trying to put the whole damn planet on a diet. That's when I really started noticing, at least. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, man. So first they tried to put the whole damn planet on a diet by making the prices higher for the bigger stuff. Then they started Xing out ingredients because they were harmful for consumption. Oh, by the way, harmful for consumption is in the eye of the beholder, because the beers that actually could be harmful if drank way too much of, and all those other liqueurs are all making millions and millions of dollars. But sugar? Oh no, not sugar. What are we going to do? Yeah, oh no, not sugar. Not starch. Oh no, eggs. Eggs are garbage. What are we gonna do about those eggs? I mean, we can't just suddenly cut out the eggs, can we? Oh no, what are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? Well, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna make those foods with all the crap missing, all the oh no, evil, bad missing, and you're going to make them available in stores, But you're also going to take all of that evil, evil bad and give it to us. Because it tastes better. When we sit down for meals, we don't want to count. We don't have something wrong with our brains that tells us that we give a crap about every granule of, oh, by the way, what's on the back of the label, which is subject to variance and change, because okay amounts of some of this really nasty stuff are okay, but sugar, oh no, that's so bad for you. It's so bad, but well, question. If it's so bad, then how come we feel so good when we have, fried foods and cheesesteak and pizza and giant burgers and red meat and we cook bacon and eggs and French toast, and we knock it down with a coffee or God forbid, a chocolate milk. No, man, you gotta have orange juice. So I'll tell you something about your orange juice, guys. It's easy squeeze. This is common knowledge for those who search. Have you noticed how different it tastes? How when you juice a bunch of oranges into a cup and you stir it around a bit, that it doesn't taste like the stuff that comes in the giant containers in the food stores? One question, why are they called supermarkets if they're so small? If they've only got one or two items from each brand, and upon further research, you learn that a lot of the brands own each other. Supermarket. Really. More like convenience store. Convenience store with cojones. Really. But that's not all. That's just where they started. Cutting all the evil, bad ingredients out of food and letting us smoke packs a day if we need to. Cutting all the stuff that makes the food taste like the food it is out. Yeah, because and that's where they started. Oh, and another thing, and then shortly after that, the package sizes got half size. Have you seen the new Milky Way king size bar? It's the first time you see it, you're going to say, "What's this?" Especially if you're out with a friend trying to buy candy. You're going to say, "What's this?" It's thin. It's so thin. So, yeah. Don't even get me started about the candy. And this close to Halloween. I swear, the kids are going to grow up and not know what we had eventually. Because it's just going to be so watered. But what's happening next was the big one. Now, I'm not saying anything about the entire 9/11. Actually, that's gonna be another video. Actually, I just there's a couple topics that have been on my mind lately. I'm just running down the list. So first the ingredients went, then the portions went, then some other stuff went. I don't even know what it was. I can't place it. And then it happened. The tiny tots were not allowed to watch anything on TV. And Tiny Tots is like through 13 years old now. They're not allowed to watch anything. Oh, and today is Saturday, and the final straw for me, besides the employment that made me finally make this thing, is I have a TV still. I own a TV. And I switched it on. And I started flipping channels. Not only is there no cartoons on, not only is there no cartoons on any channel, but every last channel, 45 plus channels, shows block after block of crap they wouldn't get by on PBS. And it's all permeated through with the plan. Frankly, I'd rather watch shows about wild animals. You know what I'm talking about, than the crap they've got on right now. Those safari doohickeys than what they've got on right now, because that was actually informational about animals you either may not have heard of, or animals that you were at least wanting to learn more about. Like, why would it be on Saturdays for like a bunch of shows? But one or two of them every once in a while wasn't bad. But no, it's got to be this stuff. And it's on every channel. And now that I've seen the plan, I can spot the plan. I don't know how I didn't know how I didn't spot the plan before. They give a little warning before they go into all the gory details, too. Here, sit you down and I'll tell you a tale that'll make your hair stand on end. Well, I watched. And my hair stood on end. And I said, whoa, what's this? And I was like, why, Steve, that's the plan. I'm like, okay. So you're starting them off young. So it's not okay for the tiny tots to have Sugar and Bugs Bunny, but it's okay to start them into the educational indoctrination process. Told you this was going to get very, very, very weird very quick. And also, now I think I can use the term. I know who's behind this. And I know what we can do about it as individuals. Because as a group, we are powerless. You bet your backside we are being monitored. But as individuals, That's the key word here. We can fight this and win. And win. We can fight this and win. Excuse me. Sorry, my stomach is kicking around because of the random breakfast I ate. Not what I recommend. Alright, so I know who's causing this now. It's a joint venture. The presidents, with an S, were in this up to their eyeballs. The Congress on both sides handpicks their people we vote for every time, picks a list, and we vote. We unknowledgeably vote and think it's going to fix everything. Well, it's not. It's not. The judicial branch is a joke. Think about it. It's a joke. Told by a couple of a-holes in a bar. It's a joke. Because it's illegal to download music. You can go to federal prison for downloading music from a band who's not even going to see jack crap from when you buy the music. The label gets all of it. Or it's totally obscure and you can't find it any other way, but it's good music and you want to hear it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I listen to, it's not even on YouTube. I'm like, what the hell? And then I learned you can go to federal prison if you walk around with one of those Part 15 transmitters in your backpack. Those portable ones. Because they're not supposed to be here anymore. And that's why they're so hard to find. And then, but apparently, let me see now. You know who gets caught? You know who gets caught? It's the first timers. Excuse me. You know who gets caught? It's the first timers. You know who else gets caught? A lot of the innocent. Hey, buddy, what are you in for? Psst, come here. I don't want to say it too loud. I downloaded an album by... I downloaded rough cut, and they tracked me, and they arrived, and they arrested me. Holy crap. Whew. Come here, look at this guy. He is a hardened criminal. Man, we better watch out for him. Yeah. What'd he do? I downloaded an album by the band Rough Cut, and I got tracked because there's no such thing as privacy. Gasp! No such thing as privacy. So seriously, that's what's happening. Judicial system joke. Is the financial system completely corrupted? Completely corrupt, I mean. 100%. Like I said, all the companies owning each other and stuff. The illusion of choice. Oh, and don't even get me started about the electronics. A bunch of the parts of the electronics are made in one place. You're not going to believe where either. Taiwan. Remember those cheap toys you'd find at the thrift shop? It's all out of Taiwan now. It's all out of China, which, if I'm not mistaken, is communist. So we are literally using the communist industry to build most of our gear. Most of the things we buy. Most of the things these days we can't do without are made by a communist industry. Yeah, you don't want to think about it, do you? You don't want to think about it. You don't want a part of this. And then the other half comes from Taiwan, makers of such interesting items as cheap thrift shop toys and McDonald's toys and something called Spectronic ending in a Q. DVD player. Three guesses how long that lasted. Taiwan manufactures the parts. A lot of it gets shipped to China and South Korea for manufacturing purposes. Sadly, a lot of it doesn't go to South Korea. Sadly, a lot of it stays in Taiwan and goes to China, which, if I'm not mistaken, is still communistic. So, China is communistic, so we don't have any communistic industry in America. but we are manufacturing all of our high-end stuff in communistic country of China. Like I said, a joke. Genuinely pissed. And I know I started out this video like, oh yes, whoosh, bunch of airheads. Now you know how dangerous being an airhead actually is. Which brings us to the ultimate airhead. The ultimate airhead has started to be referred to as a social justice warrior. You look up the term social justice, and you get and you can't even make heads or tails of it. Probably a couple of animal noises mixed in. Bah, and stuff like that. Moo. Like all kinds of different barnyard noises mixed in. Like you can't make heads or tails of it. You can't make any. You just, all you know is that they're fighting the war for social justice. That's pretty much all you know. So they're called social justice warriors. So you're like, what is social justice? And you look it up, and you can't even find anything to go on. You're like, you find all this hyperbole BS. And basing your whole thing on something that is subject to change based on what you feel is right, but what you know a lot of other people is seeing is wrong, and seeing that it doesn't, that unlike a lot of other things that you find are right and other people see as wrong, you know it doesn't fly because you've seen it in action. What the hell? You see it in action every single day, and you're like, why? And here's what we can do about it. They're not the ones. It's those branches that are a joke. They're the ones in control. They're the ones who slipped these interesting individuals into enough power that they are now causing a lot of trouble in the industry. And there's actual scientific documents on how this new branding isn't gonna work. Because there's been studies taken, as far as it goes at least, there's been studies taken that say that the social justice business isn't a quarter of us running around out here. So appealing to the smallest demographic, like we got more DXers running around out here apparently. We got more AM DXers running around out here apparently than we got of these these guys, these, whatever you want to call it, social justice warriors types running around here. We got more, you know what we got? We got more HD radio listeners than social justice warriors, believe me. And this seems to be the new thing we're doing. Like, we're going to be like, yeah, let's all go appeal to these guys. It's ridiculous. You know about it. Screwed up. We don't have to continue following along. As individuals, we can teach our children right and wrong, and then they'll see for themselves this is garbage. We can help each other out. Like I said, the world doesn't owe you crap. You don't owe them crap. But if you're nice to the nice people, they'll be nice back to you. So yeah. This is me sitting here, finally pissed off, finally had enough, finally ticked off. Tick, 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 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. Finally, I've had enough. No more yelling, no more complaining, no more BSing about it. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Oh, man. Oh, good, it passed. Alright. So, enough. It's finally enough. It's up to us. It's up to us. It's up to us. All the branches of government are in on this. The sudden presidential alert that just popped up. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone. This is Metal Steve signing off. Later.